Yes, drones collision course into aircraft intentionally to test collision avoidance technology. This is today's article on New Scientist. John Stillwell, David Hambling. The startup is deliberately trying to crash aircraft into drones. And this startup is doing this in order to test a new collision avoidance system. US-based Iris automation technology can detect, identify, and react to airborne objects. The startup says it can spot light aircraft 500 meters away and respond in a fifth of a second. Can you imagine? And it works with the drone traveling up to 210 kilometers an hour. Traditionally, collision avoidance systems for drones are similar to those used for other aircraft, which rely on a radar but are large and expensive. Now, according to Drone Zone, 12 top collision avoidance drones and obstacle detection explained. This was posted May 22, 2019 by Finton Corrigan. The obstacle detection and collision avoidance sensors becoming more prevalent in both the consumer and professional sectors, and they have quite a few drones with collision avoidance technology. The obstacle detection and avoidance technology started with sensors detecting objects in front of the drone. The latest drone from DJI Walkera, Unique, and others have front, back, below, and side obstacle avoidance. At the time of this writing, there's only one drone which has all 6 directions obstacle detection. And up to this date article, we take a quick view at the top drones with obstacle detection and collision avoidance technology, and to give a brief overview of the type of obstacle detection sensors being used, including information on software, algorithms, and SLAM technology used to interpret the image being scanned by the sensors. You see that the DJI, who are the leading consumer professional drone manufacturers with something like 70% of the market, also leading the way when it comes to obstacle avoidance drones. Benefit of collision avoidance drones? Less drone crashes is what everyone wants. For the drone owner, very easy to get carried away while flying. Obstacle avoidance sensors, stereo vision, ultrasonic sonar. Time of flight, LiDAR, infrared, monocular vision. Now, how collision avoidance sensors work? It's a brief explanation how each detection sensor works. Stereo vision sensors for obstacle avoidance. Scent-Eye Rocket Creek vision sensor. And there's videos here if you want to see what they look like and how they work. Ultrasonic sensors for detecting objects like sonar, they use sonar in other words. Time of flight sensor, the TOF sensor for collision avoidance, consisting of lens and integrated light source sensor and interface. Infrared sensor for obstacle detection. So there's quite a lot. LiDAR for obstacle detection. Monocular vision sensor for obstacle avoidance. Top drones with obstacle avoidance. DJI Mavic 2 Pro, Mavic 2 Zoom, etc. DJI Mavic Air obstacle avoidance drone. So you have the drones that have all these things, but I'd like to know what the aircraft use in order to avoid. How can they? They can't maneuver a whole aircraft with all these people at a moment's notice. It's basically the drone that has to do the maneuvering. Unless it doesn't want to maneuver, that's something else. Now, as far as the US-based Iris automation technology, the startup that's deliberately doing these testings, trying to crash aircraft into drones, what is not drones into aircraft. The startup is deliberately trying to crash the aircraft into drones to test collision avoidance. According to Newsflash, it says that the startup has tested its collision avoidance system, and this says here flying drones into straight at airplanes and helicopters. They did this over 7,000 times, and so far there have not been any crashes, so that's good. Now, it doesn't say here how these were deflected, how these crashes were foregone. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.